Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you some more, I guess, intermediate to complex tools inside Teams if you're teaching a class um, for digital learning, or if you need to download or do anything for documentation for your professional learning. So what I'm going to do is down here you have your tools. Eventually it'll go away. We'll say we're in a meeting. I can turn my camera on and off here. We've done that. Those are a little bit easy. Sharing here, you can share your different screens. You have different share options. So I can go down and I can share a presentation if I want to, a whiteboard. I can go in and I can show um, my desktop here, like I'm showing you. Then you have your more actions here. So what you can do is you can go in and show your device settings, like it shows my audio, it shows my video and things like that. It also shows meeting notes. So if you're going off to the side and you're taking notes or someone's taking notes during this, then they can go in and 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 you can take notes for this meeting if you need to. I take minutes off to the side in Microsoft Word, me personally, for our PLC. I don't take notes within the team's meetings, um, but you can do it however you like. So if I go more actions, you can also see it shows me meeting details. So it'll show me, hey, when's it starting and all that kind of stuff. We know what those details are. I can go in and I can do full screen where it'll make this whole thing full screen. I can also record the session. If you're recording a class, obviously you got to be careful with that with confidentiality. But if you're just on here and you're doing like a lecture or something like that, and all the kids maybe have things muted or off, then you can go in and record a session. Or if you're recording it and you want to relay it to, let's say one of your team members isn't there, you can record the 45-minute session and then maybe send it to them later so they know what you're talking about. And you can end the meeting by turning it off, and you can turn off incoming video. You have your raise your hand here. You can see conversation and show participants. Now, show participants, let's click on that. Now, what you can do here is it's going to show everybody that's in here. It's going to show me as the organizer and the owner, and then it'll show everyone else up under it. It'll show them either as an owner, a member, or a guest. I've already set up my class to where all the kids that come in, they're going to be members of this class, but they're not going to have any access to do things. However, what I'm going to want to do is I can go in and I can invite somebody else if I want. Is I'm going to go to my 3 little stars here. Now, if your kids, let's say it's 8 o'clock, they're supposed to be there, and they're not, and uh, and they're having attendance issues for digital learning, or if you need documentation for your PLC time that you're using that everybody was there, you can go in and click download the attendance list. What it's going to do is it's going to download the attendance list to Excel. And what you'll do is you'll have proof right there who was on Word, who was on Teams at the right time, who was in class on time, who was tardy, so on and so forth. You can also go in here, don't allow attendees to unmute. I'm going to click that, and I don't want they won't be able to unmute themselves. That is perfect. So I want to go in and I want to do that because I want I want to be able to control them muting or unmuting. You can also go in and manage your permissions. So what it'll do is it'll pull up and it'll ask you, hey, do you want to allow them to bypass the lobby? Do you want them to be able to bypass certain things when they come in? Can they mute? Can they unmute? Can they do all these control things inside the meeting itself? And you want to take some of that stuff off. Most of it should be done anyway. So who can bypass the lobby? Everybody. Right here, announce when callers join or leave. No. Allow attendees to unmute. And no, that means that they'll be muted or on all the time. I'm actually going to leave it on for the sake of this one. But anyway, they won't be able to mute or unmute you. You go in, you can click your settings. So you can set that up however you want to, but the big thing is downloading and getting your attendance for your classroom. And then once you're done with the meeting, you can hang up. Hope that helps. Thanks.